So just confirm whether I am clearly audible to all of you or not. I know many of you are anxiously waiting for this very session. As you know that more than 20 questions were asked last year from numbers, directly and indirectly from numbers. So we are going to discuss all of them. Before that, in case you are new to the platform, don't hesitate to subscribe. We are India's only dedicated banking lateral entry platform, and we produce more than 80% success rate, more than 80% result in any exam in banking lateral entry or specialist officer exam. I just need all your support. Give a like because we are here to do 35 plus to secure 35 plus in banking. हमने एक्सक्लूसिव जितने भी सेशन है सब कुछ आपके लिए ले आए हैं हम लोग लास्ट मिनट में जब कहीं और स्केल 2 और स्केल 3 का क्लास नहीं हो रहा है, ओनली ऑन नॉलेजिस्ट यू आर वाचिंग द बेस्ट सेशंस। एक ही सेशन में हम सारा का सारा एमसीक्यू कवर करेंगे और पीडीएफ भी ऑलरेडी हमारे पोर्टल पे अपलोड हो चुका है, आपको ग्रुप में मिल जाएगा, डाउनलोड लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। इवन सर कैन यू गाइड हाउ टू अटेम्प्ट द पेपर? लास्ट मिनट में ले लूंगा एक स्ट्रैटेजी सेशन इंटरनल स्टूडेंट के लिए, डोंट वरी। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम। आर यू ऑल रेडी? तो लाइक कर दीजिए, जल्दी से सेशन शुरू करते हैं। आर यू ऑल रेडी? Those who are new, they can join our dedicated Telegram channel. Telegram channel link is there in the description. और RRB GBO 21 है ग्रुप का नाम, नॉलेजिस्ट है टेलीग्राम चैनल का नाम। ज्वाइन कर लीजिए और लाइक कर दीजिए सेशन को, ठीक है। पहला क्वेश्चन आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर ये रहा, हाउ मच इंडिया जीडीपी ग्रोथ इज प्रोजेक्टेड इन 2022 एंड 2023 बाय द यूनाइटेड नेशंस डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल अफेयर्स in its world economic situation and prospects mid-year update 2022? 6.7, 6.4, 6.5, 6.8. Thanks Prabhanjan sir for your guidance and teaching. Just because of you I have cleared my SBI CBO. Thank you so much. Saying who is this? Deepak, Deepak, Rajya Deepak. Thank you for a kind comment. I hope, like you, everyone will clear our RRB batch this time. Yes, answer is B, 6.4. Sandy, Atul, Patidar, and Arun is right. Very good. Okay, next. India records the highest ever monthly exports at how many billion in December 2021? Because there are 1 year numbers related to 1 year news were asked last time, so we have covered it widely this time. Widely हमने कवर किया है इस बार लास्ट ईयर पैटर्न को मद्देनजर रखते हुए, ठीक है। लुकिंग इनटू द लास्ट ईयर पैटर्न, दिस सेशन इज गोइंग टू बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डायरेक्ट session. 75 plus MCQs are there. It is 37. 37. You are close. Patidar was close. Okay. And no one was right. 37. Money, you are not right. But you are somewhere nearby it. Very good. Dheeraj Yadav from LinkedIn. You are watching this live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. More than 40,000, 43,000 people joined us in LinkedIn. Yes, aspirant guide, you are right. Sabir Ahmad, last video RBI circular 35 question was missing. PDF is shared. PDF is shared. 100 plus MCQ were given. That class was interrupted due to internet issues as I was traveling. By what percentage the global gold demand in 2021 increased, which is mentioned in global demand trends 2021? 12 percentage, 13 percentage, 10 percentage, 11 percentage. The right answer is 10 percentage. Nobody's told 10 percentage. Yes, revise the 100 MCQ. In all FA MCQ, the same some of the topics are there. GST collection crossed how many crore mark for the fourth time with revenue worth 1,38,394 crore in January 2022? It is 1.3 lakh crore. Okay. In coming days, we'll also see monthly GST collection numbers. As per economic survey, India's GDP is projected to grow in real term by how much percentage for 2022 and 2023? This is an authentic survey. So they may ask a question on economic survey. Last year, economic survey budget questions were asked. 8 to 8.5, 9 to 9.2, 7 to 7.5, 9 to 9.5 percentage. Your answers, please. It is 8 to 8.5 percentage. Toj, Neha, aspirant guide, Atul, Manjit, Gyandeep. Gyandeep is not right. All else all are right. Okay. Yes. Let's move to the next question. जो लोग बाद में जुड़े हैं सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए, ट्रेंडिंग में आ जाता है, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा लाइक कर लीजिए. आज पर क्रिसिल रिपोर्ट, इंडिया जीडीपी इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू ग्रो एट व्हाट परसेंटेज इन एफवाई 2022 एंड 2023? 6.9, 7.3, 6.5 और 7.8? Nowhere in internet such useful sessions are going on. Last minute, whatever sessions we have taken, they are going to be direct for your exam point of view. Everybody takes 5 to 10 questions and they tell you to join the groups, etc. But here, complete MCQs is provided, being the number one, not number one, the only channel for specialist officer. For all of them, for all other institutions in India, scale 2, scale 3 jobs are part-time courses. But for us, it is full-time course. So take care of it. Yes, thank you for telling Knowledgist is best and faculty is best. Answer is 7.3. All of you, Deepak, Sabir Ahmad, are right. 7.3. Crisil, as per Crisil. Next, as per OECD, India's GDP is expected to grow in 2022 and 2023 is at 6.9, 7.3, 6.5, 7.8. How to remember all this? Very good question. See, once you revise the literature, you will get to know, because these things are not to be stored permanently in your mind. These are temporarily to be stored for this exam point of view only. So once you revise this on your screen, then you revise this PDF and it will be printed on your mind. Okay? It will be printed on your mind. Initially, the GDP prediction was around 8 to 9. Now, as time changes, things are changing. It is now 6 to 7. So you can have a understanding. Okay, it is 6.9 now. 6.9 as per OECD. Yeah, multiple revision is the best way to remember. That's why we are doing it. Last year they asked numbers, if you remember rightly, so that I was not focusing on numbers because I personally believe these are not professional knowledge. These are just tricks to memorize things. These are memory based things. Yes. Next question on your screens. As per Nomura, they may not ask about Nomura, etc., but budget, economic survey, RBI's prediction, World Bank, IMF's prediction. These are very OECD's prediction. These are important. Nomura says it is at 4.7 percentage. India's GDP is expected to grow at 4.7 percentage. Nomura says. Okay. Bank's quarter one profit margin is not necessary. They have never asked such question. Yes. At what percentage has the RBI Monetary Policy Committee projected India's economic growth for the financial year 2023? 7.2, 7.8, 7.5, 7.9. Fiscal year 2023. Your answers, please. As time flies, more number of students are joining, as most of them were busy in their jobs. So lately everyone is joining. सेशन को लाइक करिए, बाद में पीडीएफ से रिवाइज कर लीजिए जो क्वेश्चंस मिस हो गया आपका. So it is 7.2 percentage. Very good. Very good. Next question. India's annual goods export crossed how much mark for the first time ever as announced by government? $500 billion, 400, 700, or $600 billion? Your answers, please. Your answers, please. Those who are newcomer can join the Telegram groups. The answer is $400 billion. $400 billion. The GST collection crossed 1.33 lakh crore mark for the first time or second time, with revenue worth 1.38 lakh crore, 1 lakh 38,000 crore in February 2022. Fourth time, fifth time, third time, or sixth time. It was for the fifth time. It was for the fifth time. Clear? In question, we have discussed all month GST, don't worry. According to the State Bank of India research paper ECORAP, India's GDP growth in FY 2022 is predicted to be in the range of 8.2 to 8.5, 8 to 8.5, 8.1 to 8.5, 8 to 8.4 percentage. Another MCQ on the MCQ is that State Bank's research paper name is ECORAP. ECORAP. Okay, and it is 8.2 to 8.5 percentage. Rahul Khandelwal, Arohan, Roshan, Arun are right. Very good. Next question. The International Monetary Fund has got India's economic growth forecast for the current fiscal year 2023 from 8.2 percentage earlier to now 8 percentage, 7.4 percentage, 7 percentage, or 7.6 percentage. We are going a little fast because 75 MCQs we have to cover, and your time is precious. Exam is ahead. You have 9 p.m. class, you have 10 p.m. class inside the application. So I don't want you to miss any session at last minute, and your time for revision or appearing mock test with knowledge. Yes, the answer is B, 7.4. Congrats, Vishwajit Singh, for the right answer. Kabir Ahmad, Prasant Jha, Mani Tangala for the right answers. Okay. The financial year 23-24, India's GDP projection is at 6.4 percentage. World Economic Outlook says. Okay. As per World Bank, India's GDP projected to grow by how much percentage in FY 23? Yes, World Cup is on 24th September for RRBians. So I don't want anybody to miss by one or two numbers. Okay. Neither I want tie, nor I want you to lose it in lose by one or two marks. Okay, because my students will lose it marginally. Okay. Yes. Yes. Answer C is 7.5 percentage. Balaji saying no question from this type. So that's why I have told my existing students to refer to our students portal only. Handpicked premium questions are only in students portal. So revise once the PDF FAMCQ. All the test series users are added to group and provided. If you are not having it, just check it, because test series everybody is attempting. We are not giving our best MCQs in test series, though we provide MCQs, but not the best ones. Only the best ones is for students portal, because the test series can be copied. Students portal cannot be copied. That's why. Okay. So yes, according to the answer was 7.5 percentage after as per World Bank. According to Economic Advisory Council to PM, India's GDP projected to grow at what percentage in FY 23? 7 to 7.5, 7 percentage, 8 percentage, 8 to 8.5 percentage. Where in our group? Group provided Balaji, otherwise ping to our admin. The number is provided on the screen. Left corner, you find it. The numbers will be coming up to ping on WhatsApp. Okay, this is the number now on the left corner. Yes, so it is at 7 to 7.5 percentage. All of you are right. Okay. Next, according to NSO, India's GDP is projected to grow by how much percentage in FY 2022? See, personally, I believe that these questions are not important and variables are not being asked. GDP forecast, I am taking this class on the popular demand, all the GDP forecast. But personally believe it is not that important, so just go through it, because these are very quick variables this year. No question maker, no sensible question maker will put questions from variable things. Yes, it is 8.7% according to NSO. According to Morgan Stanley, the GDP growth for FY 2023 for India is, we will go little fast. 75 questions are to be covered. Many new students join, so I will urge you to subscribe and like the video, subscribe the channel in case you are new. Point number 2 is you can cover the previous questions by going backward in the video or later through PDFs. The answer is 7.2 percentage. 7.2 percentage. Arun Kumar, it is 7.2. According to ICRA, India's GDP is projected to grow at. According to ICRA, India's GDP projected to grow at for this fiscal year is at 7.2. 7.2. Please ping us, Balaji. Please ping us in WhatsApp. We will address. Next. According to S&P Global Rating Company, India's GDP is projected to grow by how many percentage? 7.8, 7.9, 7.2, 7.3. Aspirant is saying, I am thankful for Knowledgist platform and faculty. I have lots of gain in knowledge and enjoy the class. Best platform in today time, sir. Thank you, Aspirant Guide, for your kind comment. Every time I forget your real name because I know you, but you as you your YouTube name is there. Every time you repeat your name, but I forget it. It is 7.3. Saurabh Yadav, be rectified. It is 7.3. Deepak Tiwari. Yes, Deepak Tiwari. Yeah. According to RBI report, counterfeit notes recorded how much percentage increase in 21-22 with comparison to previous year? Oh, we gave answer fast. Sorry, these are technical issues. It is by 10.7 percentage. No way, knowledge is required. It is 10.7 percentage growth in counterfeit notes, means the fake notes. Okay, 10.7. Next question on your screens. According to Citigroup, India's GDP is projected to grow by how much percentage in FY 2023? Citigroup, it is 8 percentage. Remember, it is 8 percentage. According to ADB, India's GDP to grow at 7.8, 7.9, 7.2, 7.5. I am giving answer by myself because to save time. It is 7.2. Next, recently the Central Board of Direct Tax has made quoting of PAN and Aadhaar mandatory in case if cash deposits and withdrawals in a financial year exceed how much amount? Sorry, again answer came fast. Yes, it is 20 lakhs. PAN and Aadhaar both are mandatory if cash deposit and withdrawal in a financial year exceed 20 lakhs. Very good. According to Moody's Investor Service, India's GDP is projected to grow how much in the calendar year 2023? 6.8, 5.9, 5.2, 5.4. The answer is 5.4. They are for the first time as telling it, expressing it in calendar year format. Okay. Next. According to India rating, India's GDP projected to grow by how much percentage in this fiscal year? 8, 9, 7.7, sorry, 7 to 7.2 percentage or 5 percentage? Deepak Kapade, Deepak Tiwari, Arun are saying C. So most of you are answering it as C. Answer must be C. 7 to 7.2 percentage. According to Fitch rating, India's GDP 7.8, 8.9, 7.2, 8.5. We will leave no stone unturned by taking all the MCQs, possible MCQ in one go. It is 7.8 percentage. I don't remember. I only see the answer and I will tell you because I don't put my brain to remember all these because this is going to be useless after September 24. So I rely on you. I rely more on you. Frankly speaking, I don't know the answers. I just see the answer and tell you because it's a heavy task to remember all this. Those who are doing it, kudos to you. According to Moody's Investor Service, India's GDP is projected to grow by how much percentage in calendar year 2022? 9.8, 9.1, 9.2, 9.4. Yes, it is 9.1. It is 9.1. According to FICCI Economic Outlook Survey, India's GDP to grow at 7 percentage, 7.4, 7.2, 8.4. FICCI is saying 7 percentage. Many of you are confident and many of you have covered everything. Everything. So that is only because of repeated revision. So this is what required. And I know from my bottom of my heart, I know it that you all are going to clear this exam. This time, more than 450 will be from Knowledgist. UPS costs India's GDP forecast for this fiscal year to 7 percentage, 8 percentage, 6 percentage, 7.5 percentage. Yes, Prasant is asking a very good question. Why they could keep it between 5 to 10? If they will keep 5 to 10 broadly, they will speak about 5 to 10. Then many people will lose their service. Those who are working in the job of research analyst, they will lose their job. For the sake of saving somebody's job, you people are forced to remember so many things. Okay. Yeah. So yes, thank you again. All credit goes to you. So many good comments, but no time to look into them. 7 percentage, some long comments. No, no, no. You don't learn it. You just look into it, Darshan Kaur. Last time they asked the numbers. You just once you look into it, if you could remember, it's okay. If it in the exam hall, some one question comes like this in front of you, your photographic memory could give you these numbers. If not, you will skip it. Okay. Better to skip these questions. I want you to go through it. If you could remember this, then it's okay. See, they will ask maximum one question on GDP growth. Maximum one question on GDP growth, I am damn sure. Maximum one question. So if you give one day of yours to remember all this, it is completely useless. Okay, so please just revise it, see it as I am taking the class, so that these are printed on your minds, on your subconscious mind. If it comes to you at the exam hall, it's well and good. If not, skip it. If it is in the range of all this, if you could take a calculated risk, take a risk or skip it. You have so many other avenues to score good marks. Yeah, so it is 7 percentage. FY 21-2022 gold imports of India have risen by what percentage to USD 46.14 billion due to higher demand? See, we have put the questions very closely 33.74, 33.34, but in a real exam, it will vary 33, 35, 38. If they will ask in these numbers, it will be very tough for you to remember. It will very tough for you to answer. Always remember, questions are not difficult. The options make the question difficult. I must say this question is very difficult. But if you know that it is 33 percentage and the next is 43, next is 65, 75, then you can easily answer that 33 could be the number. Yes, so that's why in only one session around, too many numbers will only complicate things. So that's why just see the session, just watch the session. Try not to remember things. If your photographic memory works, then it's okay. Okay. Otherwise, leave it. You can answer professional banking questions. You can answer questions beyond that. But last year, they asked 15 to 20 question on numbers. So that 15 to 20 question is very important for you. So that's why we are taking a dedicated session on numbers. Those who master it, they may score 35 plus. I am planning to have at least 100 people scoring 35 plus from Knowledgist. Yeah, so it is 33.34. See, you yourself cannot read these numbers after working hours. So that's why I am forcing you to see this session. This is just a other, in other way, you will get bored by, if you are given the PDF only to cover, you will get bored. Okay, so I am forcing you one session which is completely based on numbers. After this number session, you don't need to look into any other number. Try to remember few of them. Okay. As per latest research done by CDS, Center for Development Studies, Indian Institute of Space Science, on India's space economy, how much does it account in India's GDP? So it's an interesting question. In India's space research is taking place. India is doing very good in space research. So this space technology, this space science contributes what percentage of our GDP? It's interesting to remember. It is 0.23 percentage. It is 0.23 percentage. No deadlines. They hardly ask deadlines. No, time is very less. Now, please, I will request all of you go through the top FA MCQ. 600 MCQs are there. That is all. That is no question will be asked beyond that on financial awareness part. List professional banking top 100 MCQ is there. Please cover them. Okay, 0.23. Budget session, please refer once. How much value have the Indian agriculture exports touched in FY 21-22? 80 billion, 100 billion, 50 billion, 75 billion USD. It is 50 billion USD. Such a easy number to remember. USD 50 billion, $50 billion dollar. Okay, India's agriculture export. How much asset monetization have been achieved by the central government in FY 2022? See, once we yes, 600 MCQ regarding Jan to August. So that's why I skipped the top MCQ session. It is going to be very hard for you to remember. Yes, it is 96,000. 96,000 asset monetization. You just remember it. It has not yet touched the 1 lakh crore mark. It is 4,000 short from 96,000. As we discuss, you try to remember these things. WTO cut the global trade growth forecast to what percentage for 2022? Global growth forecast. Global trade growth forecast. Global trade at 3 percentage. 3 percentage nominal number. Nowadays, the savings account interest rate stands at 3 percentage for most banks. WTO numbers are at 3 percentage. World Bank has decreased the global growth forecast to what percentage for year 2022? Yes, top ones, but important ones. You will not scold me um, if you have seen last year's exam paper. And I personally believe these are useless questions. I personally believe these are useless questions. I have no clue what I am teaching you. What could be the answer? I have no clue. I saw the MCQ, sorry, the answer, and I tell you which one is the right. So this is one of the most bogus thing to do while teaching. I must admit, I'm not enjoying it. But sometimes you have to eat the bitter pill, right? Am I right? It is 3.2, just above the global trade average. Global trade growth 3%. The global growth forecast is 3.2. According to Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry, how many patents were filed in last year at Indian Patent Office? In Indian Patent Office, we have very close numbers, but please try to answer them. It is patent is an intellectual property. Okay, 66,440 66440. Saif saying really sir, agree with you. These are totally useless, completely useless after September 24, or those who are having exam in this year. And in 2023, this knowledge, this toil, this work, everything goes into vain. What is the total GST revenue collection for April 2022? April 2022 GST numbers. As the uh, course goes ahead, the class goes on. From January to we started GST revenue collection. Month wise, you said yes, it is month wise. As you take class for April, it is 1.68 lakh crore. People like Roshan Singh remember it. So if you don't remember, then Roshan will win. Roshan will score the extra mark. ओके, टेबल फॉर्म में भी बना देते हैं। एमसीक्यू में आपको इफ यू अटेम्प्ट द एमसीक्यू आपको एग्जाम लाइक एनवायरनमेंट फील होगा। टेबल फॉर्म में बनाना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, ठीक है। आई विल टेल आवर बैकएंड टू वर्क ऑन इट। मैं आपको इंटरनल ग्रुप में पिक्चर के हिसाब से भी भेज दूंगा, ठीक है। जीडीपी का एक पेपर फॉर्मेट में भेज देंगे, टेबल में पेपर फॉर्मेट में रिलीज हो जाएगा। आज यू इस आप रिजल्ट लाइए, हम आपके लिए काम कर रहे हैं, जिस तरह से चाहिए उस तरह से कर रहे हैं। India's exported how much amount of finished steel valuing rupees 1 lakh crore in financial year 2021-2022? वो भी आ जाएगा 13.5 million ton। 13.5 million ton। Mutual funds asset management companies added how many folios in 2021-2022? They have added 3.12 crore, 3.2 crore, 3.17 crore, 3.9 crore. The answer is 3.17 crore. Okay. Next, what is India's total net direct tax collection? Income tax and corporate tax. These are direct tax. GST is indirect tax. So last year, what is the direct tax collection? What is the direct tax collection last year? The answer is 14.09, right? 14.09. 14.09. Next question. LIC. LIC should sold how many insurance policies in 21-22? Can anyone tell me? It is very much in news because of because it is now Just a sec. Because it is now a listed company. So that's why it is important. Okay. So it is 2.17 crore. 2.17 crore. India has achieved for the first time the target of how much amount in service export during financial year 21-2022. USD 250 million, USD 300 billion, USD 200 billion, USD 350 billion. How many questions left, sir? Prashant Jha is tired as of now. 77 questions, 75 questions. We have covered 43 around. So we have to wait for another 33 questions. Yes, it is 250 billion. 250, 250, 250. What is the total crude oil import bill of India in last year according to PPAC, Union Oil Ministry's Petroleum Planning and Analysis said? It is it is 119.2 billion. 119.2 billion. Next, India added how much renewable energy capacity last year according to the consultancy firm Breeze to India? It is some of you are tired of watching these numbers because numbers trouble you. I know. So it is 13.5 gigawatt. Okay. According to WEO, World Economic Outlook, published by IMF, remember, World Economic Outlook is published by IMF. They may ask you, global growth stands at 3.2 percentage in 2022 and moderates to how many percentage in 2023, lower than earlier projected. From 3.2 to the global economic outlook says the global growth, which was 3.2 in 2022, could go to 2.9 percentage, just below 3 percentage. That means at 2.9 percentage. Recently, UPI crossed how many transactions in July 2022, which was the highest till now? 5.28 billion, 7.28 billion, 4.28 billion, 6.28 billion. सर ये सभी प्रेडिक्शन क्यों करते हैं? अमरदीप पूछ रहे हैं। अमरदीप, ये इसलिए करते हैं कि आपको एग्जाम में परेशान किया जाए। These are mindless people, those who are making these questions. I last time lodged my protest to IBPS. Few people in know. So why you asked so many numbers? Things related to private banks, their individual products. These are useless things. These are not professional knowledge. You ask more question on n.i.act. You ask more question, more question on financial development, recent financial development. That could be important, but they're still asking it. Probably I believe that this time they will change a little. So that's why we took so many professional banking questions also. Because last year pattern was based on numbers. That doesn't mean this year also pattern will be based on numbers. Pattern may be based on professional banking. So be prepared with professional banking. Oh, I raised it. I raised it. Okay. So it is 6.28 billion. What is the GST collection in July? GST collection in July, important. So January, February, March, forget it. Highest collection, remember. July, remember. July, August. It is it is 1.49 lakh crore. 1.49 lakh crore. See, all the GST prediction, GST collection in 2022. Your demand is fulfilled. Your demand is fulfilled. I didn't see it. Your demand is on the screen. Take a screenshot. Your demand is now fulfilled. Okay. Only GDP numbers. I will get a table done. I will get a table done. Okay. Get it? Just take the screenshot. वैसे तो पीडीएफ मिल ही जाएगा. Those who wanted it. 1.4, 1.3, 1.42, 1.67, 1.4, 1.44, 1.48 till now. Okay. Till now July release. I don't think August is released. Till now July is released. Okay. You got it. Recently, MPC of RBI increased repo rate by how much percentage in August? A no brainer. We discussed it so many times. No brain is used to make this question or to answer this question. Am I right? No brain. For knowledge students, it is a no brainer. Am I right? 5.4. So, this is the data. You know it. I don't waste your time taking these classes. Okay, taking this slide. What was India's mercantile trade deficit in July 2022? 31.2, 46.15, 26.18, 10.63. Answer please. It is 31.02. 31.02. Next, what was CPI headline inflation in July 2022? CPI inflation in July, August is important. What is CPI or headline inflation in July 2022? 6.71. What is in August? What is in August? 7.01. Very good. Option is there, 7.01. Very good. With this, we revise the August GDP numbers. What was the wholesale price indexed in July? WPI in July is 13.93. Okay. This is the data of all months. Yes. Our educators are back. They are answering 7.1. According to the recently released quarterly statistics on deposits and credit of scheduled commercial banks by RBI, what was the bank's credit growth rate in June 2022? You know, share price of banks are growing only because of this data. So important. So important. Recently, the share prices of various banks, commercial banks, are growing because of this strong data. 14.2. Very good, Darshan. Deepak Tiwari, Bhupinder S. Very good, all of you. Prasant Jha, Rupa Rai. Very good. What was the GST collection in August? GST collection in August. Important. Last one, important. It is 1.43 again. 143612. 1.43B. D is not the right answer, safe. Next, according to World Bank report on migration and development, India has topped the foreign remittance list by receiving how much amount of remittance in 2021? Important. USD 87 billion, USD 83, 85, 89. Important. I will be telling what is important for you. Now these are some questions that has some power. It is 89 billion. 89 billion because India topped the data. Remember it, India topped the remittance list. They may ask who topped the remittance list in 2021. Remittance मतलब विदेशों से भारत को अपने ही देश को सबसे ज्यादा पैसा इंडियंस ही भेजते हैं. नहीं नहीं, WPI CPI जुलाई और अगस्त का ही देख लो, बाकी देखने की जरूरत नहीं. As per the recent provisional estimates released by NSO, what is India's GDP growth rate in April to June quarter for financial year 2022 and 2023? It is again 13.5 percentage. 13.5. As per NSO, what is India's GDP growth rate April to June quarter in this fiscal year? It is again 13.5. Same question I think I asked twice. Yes. RBI approved how much dividend payment to the government of India for last fiscal year? 30,307 crore, 30,309 crore, 30,305 crore, 30,302 crore. The options are so close here because if you remember one, if you remember this question, and in final exam that will the numbers will differ, you will still answer. Okay. So close. 30,307 crore. 30,307 crore. प्रवीण सर कवर्ड इट. अच्छा हुआ ना रिवीजन हो गया. प्रशांत झा, अमनदीप बोल रहे हैं हे भगवान. भगवान को याद करने का टाइम नहीं है, कर्म पर ध्यान दो, बस कर्म करो. Moody's projected India's economy to grow by how much percentage for 2022? 8.7, 8.5, 8.8, 8.6. So close. It is 8.8. 8.8. मल्टीपल फैकल्टी होने का यही फायदा है, रिवीजन हो जाता है. सर का स्टाइल अलग है, मेरा स्टाइल अलग है, so that helps our student. UPI has recorded how many transactions worth rupees 9.83 trillion in April 2022? Answers please. 5.58 billion. 5.58 billion. थोड़ी देर में सार भी क्लास में आ जाएंगे और मजा आएगा. मैं बोरिंग चैप्टर मैंने ले लिया, जितना गाली देना है मुझे दे देना बाद में. प्रवीण सर विल मेक यू एंटरटेन. Okay, according to S&P, Standard and Poor, S&P means Standard and Poor Global Market Intelligence, the global GDP growth will slow down to to how much percentage in 2022? Global growth, global GDP growth. uh, Deepak Tiwari is saying that's why Knowledgist know for best teaching way. We are adding some more marble to this platform. You are making us. We don't forget it. You make us the best. We keep on doing it. Your expectation from us is uh, very high, so we try to keep it up and we become the best. There is no rocket science involved. Your expectations are growing high, na? 2.7 percentage. 2.7. Okay, so remember global GDP is somewhere around 3 percentage, 2.9 to 2.7 at lowest, and the Indian GDP hovering around 7 percentage now. What is the total gross GST revenue collection in June 2022? No brainer again. We saw it. June is not important. 1.44 lakh crore. The best one is important. July the IIP number. In July the IIP number is important. 2.4 only. 2.4 only. IIP number, index for industrial production. Thanks everyone for your kind comments, like Akash Mitra saying Knowledgist is best. Thank you. And June it was 12.3. So remember the last one, 2.4. Okay. In May it was 19.6. May it was 19.6. What was India's mercantile trade deficit? We saw it last year. It was a repeated question. So 26.18 billion. 26.18 billion. So sorry. We asked a trade deficit for some other month. So June it was 26.18. Okay. Our educators flagged it as an important question. So please have a look. According to the periodic labor force survey for 2021, what was the overall employment rate? They talk a lot about employment nowadays. They uproar employment. The opposition cover the government. The opposition throws tantrum to the government on basis of these employment numbers. So employment stands at 4.2 percentage. According to RBI, India's current account deficit was how much percentage of the GDP in 2022 means last fiscal year. Current account deficit, important, stands at 1.2 percentage. Current account deficit 1.2, CAD at 1.2. India's GDP grew by what percentage in 21-22 against 6.6 percentage in the previous fiscal year. So last year it grew at 9.1 percentage, and last year it was 6.6 percentage. This is a constant data. It has happened. It is not a prediction. So important. India continued to decline in UNDP Human Development Index 2021 ranking. So at which position out of 191 countries? So India declined to what position out of 191 countries? 132 position. 132 position. Your answers, please. The disbursal of Mudra advances stood at 3.31 lakh crore, 3.11 lakh crore, and 3.21 lakh crore in last three fiscal years 2022, 21, 20. What is the maximum loan amount disbursed under Kishore category? Just a googly. Just a googly. It is 5 lakhs. It is 5 lakhs. Kishore category. Kishore. Shisu Kishore Tarun. Answer. UPI network processed how many crore transactions in August worth about rupees how many crore? Recent data, UPI, digital banking is always important for your exam point of view. Yes, Amandeep played it well. Yes, it is 657 and 10.73 lakh crore. We recently discussed in September banking. Personal retail loans disbursement have increased by what percentage in March 2022? It is by 42 percentage in March 2022 from last year same month. 42 percentage. The rate of loan default or NPA under emergency credit line guarantee scheme introduced after the onset of COVID-19 was what percentage in March 2022? We recently discussed in September banking. Just another revision. It is 4.8 percentage. Safe, wrong. 4.8 percentage. Next, PMJDY at 8 years. Deposit per account has gone up by 71 percentage to what amount? To what amount? 3,000, 3,761. Per account average balance is 3,761. Okay, may I ask this question? Very popular. Okay, so with that kind note, we conclude the session. Hope some of direct questions are found in the real exam. If the last year pattern is repeated, you will definitely get 7 to 8 questions directly from these numbers. If not, questions will be definitely asked from the FA part, FA total MCQ question bank, or the top 100 professional banking question bank. So, in last minute, don't waste your time, revise them, cover them. We have the dedicated MCQ set, all RBI circular gist MCQ. Everything is there in the description. I want your best. Thank you for saying it's a wonderful session. Wherein students portal these 600 MCQs available. Souvik, you WhatsApp me the PDF. I will share. Last minute you cover from the PDF. Okay. 600 MCQ टॉप 100 MCQ के फोल्डर में अवेलेबल है. टॉप 100 फोल्डर में अवेलेबल है. ठीक है. कंटेंट सेक्शन में अवेलेबल है. कंटेंट सेक्शन दीपक तिवारी ने बता दिया है, आप वहीं से कवर कर लीजिए. ठीक है. और जब आपको बैंकिंग के एमसीक्यू की बात आता है, टेस्ट सीरीज प्रैक्टिस के लिए है, वहां पे हम अपना बेस्ट एमसीक्यू नहीं भेजते. इसलिए नहीं भेजते क्योंकि लीक होता है, लोग कॉपी करते हैं उसको. हमारे कॉम्पिटिटर्स भी डाउनलोड करके वो टेस्ट देते हैं हमारा लेवल देखने के लिए. तो हम वहां पे प्रैक्टिस के लिए रखते हैं. थोड़ा सा आरबीआई आरआरबी का 8 पार लेवल क्वेश्चन रखते हैं. बाकी सब्जेक्ट में बैंकिंग भी रखते हैं, बट बैंकिंग का जो बेस्ट है दैट इज ओनली फाउंड इन स्टूडेंट्स पोर्टल. मिल नहीं रहा है तो व्हाट्सअप कर दो रामदेव, मैं बता दूंगा, बट थोड़ी देर में आंसर करूंगा. लेट आंसर करता हूं मैं, रात को कर दूंगा आंसर. आज का जो भी डाउट है वो आपको लेट आंसर आंसर हो जाएगा. ठीक है. ठीक है. टॉप 100 एमसीक्यू में है. दर्शन ने भी कंफर्म कर रहे हैं टॉप 100 एमसीक्यू में है. थैंक यू. लेट्स मेक दिस आरआरबी सिलेक्शन ग्रेटर दिस टाइम, मोर देन 450 फ्रॉम लास्ट मंथ. yes, from last year 450 स्टूडेंट सिलेक्टेड लास्ट ईयर. आई वांट मोर. जो भी हमें देख रहे हैं ग्रुप में, टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में, जहां पे भी ज्वाइन करना है कर लीजिए. एग्जाम के बाद सब अपना बेस्ट दीजिए. इंटरव्यू के लिए, फिर फाइनल सिलेक्शन डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए हमारे स्टूडेंट का। ठीक है, 700 पोस्ट तो 800-900 है, पोस्ट के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। अगर हर कोई पोजीशन फिल करेंगे डेफिनेटली 700 क्रॉस होगा, इस बार ज्यादा हुआ। सिलेक्शन से मतलब है, इफ यू सी नोबडी इज टेकिंग दिस इंक्लूसिव क्लासेस एट लास्ट मिनट, क्यों खत्म हो गया, कोर्स परचेज कोई नहीं करेगा, कोई क्लास नहीं ले रहा है, और उनके लिए भी तो सेकेंडरी है आरआरबी स्केल 2 स्केल 3, पीओ मटेरियल को कन्वर्ट करना पड़ता है उन्हें, बस हो जाता है। बट हमारे लिए तो दिस इज द मेन एंड flagship course. I want the best. So being best, I have my responsibility. So these inclusive classes last minute we have taken up. Playlist भी है description में, उसको भी कवर करिए and do the best. I just need result, nothing else. Result से मतलब है और कुछ नहीं चाहिए, result, result, result. Thank you again for your love, time and support. Okay, with this we end our exclusive session. 9 p.m. regular session is there. Just watch it. Thank you again.